Hello, Steve. Thank you very much for joining us. My name is Luca Giacolini, and I'm a sales representative at Flyfire. Today, we're talking about our first distributor as a company in the United States. We have a representative, Steve. Please give us a bit of introduction about yourself and your business.
Hi, Luca. It's good to see you. I'm Steve Akins from Drone Arrival. I'm one of the co-founders and the chief technical officer. And I think we have a long experience at this point in terms of drone sales and services, and quite a bit of issues that really make a difference with our clients and customers. And we've been very excited about discovering your products, the Akins, and we have such a strong interest, especially in the drone show industry. So we could not be happier with having discovered you.
So can you tell us a little bit more on how that happened? You know, like how did you approach us, and why did you decide to bet on a small startup in the first place, as Flyfire was back in October 2020?
Absolutely. We actually had been researching the drone show industry for some time. We know we have many friends throughout Asia and Europe who've had an interest in it and had a level of expertise. We went through all the different drone show drones, and pretty much one at a time. There's certainly some excellent ones out there. Pretty much one at a time, we had felt like there was something missing, something that we would like to kind of address before we introduce this to the U.S. audience. And we finally discovered Akins. It seemed to be not just a drone that had the luminescence that we're looking for, that had all the different qualities of a drone show drone that really were attractive to us, and we felt pretty sure to our clients. But it actually had a portability and the ability to transport a design that seemed to really be something that we could work with. And so all of those things came together, but it was a little bit more than that. It really then became meeting you guys, the Flyfire team. And I'm really appreciating the depth in terms of the technology knowledge that you had, as well as really the experience in the drone show industry that we had discussed with all of you. And so that all came together to make it really an obvious choice.
Great, thanks. That's very cool to hear. And from October, so when we first established our our official partnership relationship, then last month we delivered the first 10 units to the United States. And can you tell us a little bit about how that happened, and what was your first reaction in terms of look and feel about the product?
Oh, absolutely. It's interesting. It was a coincidence, but I think we'd mentioned to you guys that we had one of our older clients had been here, who had for quite some time expressed a strong interest in becoming a drone show provider. They were actually sitting in our offices when the drones were delivered. So we all opened them together, and I was excited that they were blown away. They pulled out the cases, they were lifting the drone up, spinning it around. You could almost say that there was a bit of awe in their eyes. And so they'd actually also been doing quite a bit of research in the drone show industry. They have a history of working with drone technologies and whatnot, so they certainly come from a perspective of knowledge. And from my perspective, they just had such it was so portable, and the design was so beautiful just to look at. We're looking forward to doing more testing in the flight, but we understand that from the wind resistance and everything else, that are such benefits that you guys have been testing. That first thought, combined with what we understood and knew already, really was a wonderful moment for all of us, and really kind of confirmed our decisions and where we were going.
Great, thanks Steve for your kind words. I think we put a lot of effort as designers and engineers like around the usability of the product. Not only, like it's not just a technological push that we're trying to do. We're really focusing on the UX, on the user experience, as we see that as a, that is what is going to make an impact. That is what is going to make a change in the future of drone show operations. And like the fact that we've designed such a small unit and it's really focusing, like around portability. We envision in the future that, like a crew can easily handle like several hundred drones, like without needing trucks, without needing, like dozens of people to operate them. So that is really our goal for the future. And we are very excited to see that, like the first reactions are very positive around this topic. And
we couldn't agree more.
Yeah, I think the last question that I want to ask you is more, let's say, business oriented, because like you're not just like a technical director at your company, you're also an entrepreneur and a businessman. And I'm wondering, how do you guys see this, like the market in the US expanding, and what is your forecast for the future?
The market's really ready in the US. People are beginning to be more aware of that. We hope to make a major difference in terms of creating that awareness, obviously. But we're at a point where there's almost a void. And there's a lot of drones that you can order from different places, but they all seem to have some challenge or whatnot. And again, to be able to transport them from point to point is such a challenge among so many other things, which the Kaiken really resolves from our perspective. Along with that, we see so much interest from clients that we have in the entertainment industry, whether it be ski resorts, whether it be professional sporting organizations, along with gambling groups. And there's so many others, but not just that. I mean, you've got city entities, state, federal entities across the board that have been doing, fireworks displays, very traditional fireworks displays for so very long. And you're beginning to get to a point where you've got a lot of concerns in terms of those fireworks, not just from general noise and problems along those lines, but really from environmental issues and challenges, including wildfires that fireworks, have been in the news for repeatedly as starting. And so those are groups as well that we see really being open to this, and with the right introduction, with the right support, and with the right drones, we see them as really ready to accept this, to embrace it, and to make it a part of their traditions.
Great, super exciting, Steve. I really hope we can rock the market in the United States. And to us, as a as an European business, it's very crucial to be able to grow properly. And I think we're very satisfied with partnering with you guys. And I'm sure it's gonna be a great 2021 and an even greater 2022.
We agree. And we're excited to be partnered with you. And we're really looking forward to what we can all do together.
Thank you very much, Steve, on behalf of Flyfire.
No, thank you on behalf of Drone Arrival.
Thanks a lot.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.